And into town we go again. You don't need to see it, do you? Do you? Am I even going to show it to you? Hard to tell. In this video, I'm going to show you a couple of places in St. Ignace that are kind of different and kind of cool. City limits. I do believe that sign said 1671. Which just shows you when you get around water, big bodies of water, people group there first. Now, obviously, there were people up here way before then. But this is kind of a different spot that I haven't showed before, getting down to the water. Got a lift. It's like an old Scheffler ferry boat over there. See? That's an old ferry boat. Looks like another ferry in there getting serviced or something. Straight ahead. Okay. I've always wanted to go down that road. I've never done it. Now we have. There were actually quite a lot of boat trailers here for the ramp, so it must be pretty busy. I got a dog barking at me from a car window. Now we're going to get to the Museum of Ojibwa Culture. It's pretty cool. It's also free and just off the North Country Trail. So let's check it out. The slides are going to be about 2 to 3 seconds long. Pause if you want to read them. And otherwise, I'm going to shut up now. When you go inside the small museum, you can see displays of what life was like long ago. A point that many people aren't aware of is Native peoples have served in the U.S. military for over 200 years and in higher numbers than any other ethnic group. There have also been 27 Medal of Honor recipients from numerous tribes of Native Americans. Back on the bike to check out another, hidden kind of gem of St. Ignace. We're gonna go up this hill.
GoPro, start recording.
And yeah, sometimes I don't know if the GoPro's running or not.
GoPro, start recording. Right, there's this weird rock thing up here.
It's called a Seastack, and there's a bunch of them in the Great Lakes area. This is a pretty small one.
Here it is.
They got a fence around it because, yeah, you don't need to be climbing on it. It's interesting. Again, there'll be some slides that you can read if you hit pause.
Starting to run out of clean t-shirts, so here's what I got. Relax, you're on the fun side of the bridge. Now I will say this, not that anybody wants to know, the one thing I've learned since I started RVing, you can't own too much underwear. I've extended a little bit of time here, one because I have enough underwear. There's truth to it, actually. It's not a direct connection, but I do happen to have enough underwear.
The Seastack is located on a road that runs parallel to the main road along the water. So it's right behind all the shops and stuff. It's worth checking out for a couple minutes.
Well, I've been down the street once. Downtown was all blocked because of car rally. They have a big car rally here every year. Probably not this year.
And after a little bit of riding through the residential section of St. Ignace, it was time to get back to the water, because it's always time to see water.
Another perfect day, about 80 degrees. There's little history placards everywhere.
This is a memorial to people who have died on Lake Huron, because you have to remember the Great Lakes can always be dangerous.
I did go by a vet clinic, which is good. Thankfully, Vinny's been fine. I do want to know what's the point of wearing a mask and not covering your nose. I think this dock is mainly for service stuff, taking food and stuff out there.
There's a Class B with a nice trailer for a Harley.
And seasonal parking.
Because Mackinac doesn't allow cars, this is a place where some people that live there can park.
And we gotta go to Dollar General.
To me, there are times in life that ice cream is a requirement. And it's always good to have some ice cream before you ride back to a casino. to your RV.
Looks like it wants to rain again this afternoon. Pretty full. There's one spot here. That one's broken.
On this day, all the RV sites were taken. There are 26 sites, but 25 because there's one that's broken because somebody backed their RV into it. But all the sites are taken. $15 a day gets people in there, and during COVID, it's, again, I've said it in many of my videos, it's really hard to find a place to camp, even in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. But it's doable, and if you get out there, you can see some cool stuff, and you can have a great and wonderful day.